Are you guilty of using a cell phone while operating a vehicle? If so, you're endangering your life. Here in today's society, most people will figure that using the cell phone while driving is easier upon them, which isn't quite true. This can be extremely dangerous and possibly cause huge accident or worse. Even though in some states using the cell phone while driving is against the law, some people still choose to do so. While driving, it's important to pay attention to the road. Cell phones can be a huge distraction to the driver. Generally, most teens are looked upon by being placed into the category of using cell phones while driving. While on the other hand, this isn't quite true. There are people of all ages who admit to doing so. Race and gender aren't a factor either for using a cell phone while driving. For most people, it's based upon their beliefs. They believe that it isn't such a big deal, which is extremely wrong. This is a huge issue that shouldn't be overlooked because some people don't consider it as an issue. Throughout the years, driving distractions have increased. Recently, in 2008, there were over 5,000 driver's accidents that happened. Now in 2011, imagine how many more accidents could have happened. Over 700,000 accidents have happened since then. Cell phones were one of the main common issues that distracted the driver. Over the years, this cell phone issue is progressing. People are not paying attention to the road. They're texting while driving, sending emails, and on popular sites like Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. Here are a few pictures of accidents caused over the years by cell phone usage. Texting can definitely be one of the more common issues into risk taking into driving. When texting, people tend to pay more attention to their cell phone rather than the road. It causes the driver to use one hand or no hand on the wheel. For example, I have one hand on the wheel and one hand with my cell phone. I'm going to pay more attention to my conversation rather than what's on the road. It's important for a driver to use both hands while driving. 10 and 2 is the best way to do it. Among many states, getting caught texting while driving can face over a $600 fine. Statistics show that 40% of teens from age 12 to 20 are in car accidents from the use of cell phones. Teens often care more about their cell phones ringing and answering it, texting, or rather waiting to stop till the vehicle has been stopped. Commonly, some teens are addicted to social networks like Facebook and MySpace and want to post pictures while driving. This can only lead to a huge accident. Texting or talking on the phone can cause the driver to become upset or frustrated. After reading or hearing messages, there are a few examples of possible distractions. Within the message, the driver can receive bad news or possibly receive an argument from someone. While texting, the driver is texting and tend to often misspell words and have to correct them while trying to multitask and drive at the same time. Multiple messages can be received by the user of the driver. These are definitely cases that can lead to huge accidents or possibly risk their lives. People often believe they can multitask and operate a vehicle and they won't get hurt. Some people believe that using cell phones while driving is convenient to them. The use of Bluetooth may look easy and safer, but it can only lead to distractions too. The conversation may be important to the driver more than the road. Everyone sees the effects of using a cell phone while driving. It's best that the driver use a cell phone while the vehicle is in park. Is using a cell phone while driving more important in your life?